Hey, LinkedIn fam. This is Chris with Infinite Skies, and today we're talking about goals. You set great big goals and because you want them to come true. The only problem is they don't a lot of times. You feel like you're sabotaging yourself. You shame yourself into getting more done, but it never seems to materialize. So you're always searching for the next thing. Here's why that's not working out for you is because your subconscious doesn't believe that you can achieve your goals. So, hey, I'm Chris Schweigel, CEO and founder of Infinite Skies. We do performance psychology for real estate syndicators. And I want to tell you about the ZRM model for implanting goals into your subconscious. ZRM meaning Zurich Resource Model. So this is new science, new research coming out of Zurich, out of the uni there, and they're discovering ways that the subconscious is sabotaging your goals. So I want to tell you about what you've been doing wrong with goal setting, why that matters to you, and how you can fix that. And then I'm going to invite you to a workshop so you can make this your own. So, first and foremost, what we're going to do is talk about why setting goals is important to you. You want to achieve stuff in life. You want to be awesome. You want to make $1 million, or maybe you want to get a new car, get 3 houses, whatever. Most of my clients I've found that I work with, they don't want to have millions and billions of dollars. What they want to do is have a job where they can be a consultant, but not work hands on in the business. They want to work about 20 hours a week, and they essentially want to just spend time in the backyard with their arm around their babe, sipping on some lemonade, nice tea, maybe even an Arnie Palmer if they're crazy, and just watch the kids play and know everything is perfect. These are the goals that we want to achieve. And if you have similar goals, but you find yourself procrastinating or not making decisions, putting stuff up, feeling like you're not worthy, imposter syndrome, all of those sort of diseases of entrepreneurship, then this is for you. And so, one of the reasons why having goals that you achieve is really important is because you build momentum for achieving more goals. Have you ever heard that you should start small and build bigger goals? That's a great way to do it, in part because your subconscious then can massage itself bigger and bigger instead of going after great big goals. Have you ever set a goal in your life and heard that you should set a big, hairy, audacious goal? Shoot for the moon, right? Well, what happens is it's unbelievable to you and it's unbelievable to your subconscious. So your subconscious sabotages success. I run into so many awesome syndicators who have a fear of success. They believe that they should be clipping coupons or searching for the best value provider or doing it themselves instead of hiring out other people that will really help them achieve their dreams. So if that's you, consider making goal setting the opposite direction because what's not going to work is setting bigger goals. What's not going to work is breaking goals into smaller tasks. What's not going to work is shaming yourself or guilting yourself. This is not a time management issue. This isn't a you issue. This is a how brains work issue. So if you want to set goals and anchor them in your subconscious so that they absolutely come true and will be automated, listen up. Here's how you do it. First, they can't be in words. I know that's crazy, right? But your subconscious doesn't know language. That's in your prefrontal cortex right here. And so if it has any sort of language involved, it's already in your conscious mind. And so it won't, it just doesn't match up. And so your subconscious changes it. Second, it has to be something that you really, truly desire intrinsically. Intrinsically means that it is one of your deepest desires. It's not, hey, I want a Tesla because the neighbor's got one. It's not, I want to get 1,000 apartment doors because 1,000 is a cool round number with a comma in it. This has to be stuff that you really want, and it's going to be attached to emotions. Your subconscious is super emotional. Imagine your subconscious as like a 2-year old, but with the power of like president of the universe. Okay. Because your subconscious is in charge of your conscious mind. All those goals that you created with your conscious mind has to go through your subconscious first. So if it doesn't get past the temper tantrum of this subconscious child, it's not going to come true. And so we've got to please the subconscious. And what do we need the subconscious to hear, to feel? It's got to resonate with us intrinsically. Hey, shout out to Heather. Intrinsic desire plus emotion. Absolutely. That's what gets the job done, is when you feel it on the inside, that's when you know you are onto a good goal. Because if your subconscious doesn't love it, if your subconscious doesn't think it belongs or doesn't think it's congruent with who you are, it's going to have a temper tantrum. And you're going to be like, no, no. And I know we've all been there. Like, for instance, last year, the beginning of 2023, I created a goal that I was going to, I want to say, like, sell 1,000 digital courses. Awesome goal, right? Set it big. But I didn't know anything about it. And I didn't really love creating or doing digital courses. And so my subconscious it was getting in the way, throwing temper tantrums and sabotaging me the entire way. And I'm guessing that that's happened to you too. So the third thing that you got to do to appease your subconscious is it has to be positively stated. Your subconscious doesn't know positive, negative, right, wrong, any of that kind of stuff. It's pure emotion. It's 100% emotion. So it has to instantly make you happy. It has to instantly make you feel content and motivated. Look at this blink of an eye. Boom. That is that is 50 milliseconds long right there. That is also 10 times longer than your subconscious thoughts. And so in that amount of time, you've already judged something if it's going to go through your filter process or not. And what do you really want to do? Here's how you know is you give yourself 2 hours of free time, then you figure out what you do. Sometimes people are really lazy. Other times people accomplish a lot. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. You can build a business and build goals around that. We are not meant to be endlessly busy. If you're busy, it doesn't mean you're any more important. It doesn't mean that you have more going on or you're going to make more money or be more productive. What it means is you're busy. And so you need to figure out what you want to do when you're not busy. That's what pleases your subconscious. So, what we do when we go through this workshop, first of all, we show a bunch of pictures. Again, because the subconscious mind doesn't speak in words. The subconscious is kind of the area between your thought, your brain, and heaven. And so we're kind of getting to that stuff of what pleases you in terms of art, in terms of expression, dance, music, and we're using pictures this time. So we'll show you a bunch of pictures and you choose one that pleases you the most. So we're starting with the subconscious. And then what we do is we come up with a bunch of different words or phrases that really speak to us and resonate with us. From there, we do some more activities, and you'll end up on the first day of our workshop with your personal mantra. Now, what this is it's your motto for creating your goals. So, again, we're going to go through the workshop. The first hour and a half is devoted to just creating this motto goal. And then what we're going to do after that is create a bunch of different sensory triggers for you so that this motto goal gets deeper and deeper and deeper no matter what happens. Like, for instance, my picture is one on the beach, and I can smell, just when I said that, I can smell the ocean. I can feel the breeze. I can almost taste the salt of the sea. And I love that because my motto goal is to slow down. Because when I slow down and enjoy myself, I'm sillier, I'm more enthusiastic. People tend to like me and hire me more. I make more money and I just feel better about who I am. I'm more enthusiastic and have more energy. And that's magnetic. And so it's interesting here because we've gone all the way around. Instead of just saying, I want to make more money, we started with pleasing the subconscious, which is, if you ever were to turn around this, you see I've got this here. So I've got this little tropical plant here. It's fake. But I scented it with coconut. So now when I smell coconut, I can't help this. This is the mess I'm in, you guys. When I smell coconut, I'm automatically triggered to relax, which then automatically triggers me to connect with people more, which puts my business forward. Isn't that cool? So instead of forcing a goal, what we do is we just go about it the opposite way. And we've got a number of activities to help you do this. We've got A, B, and C situations and scenarios so that you can practice mental imagery to really get this ingrained in you. And I first did this about 10 months ago. And I've got to say, it's true. What the research says is true that the more time passes from when I did this, the more ingrained it is. It really is. Like now, when I touch sand on my feet, yesterday I went for a run. Okay. I went for a run barefoot because I've been having problems with my back and knees, and I'm thinking it could be my shoes. So I went for a barefoot run, and I could feel some sand underneath. It made me think of different like social media posts I could do. It helped me think of the script for this live that we're doing right now. It made me think of people in my life I want to connect with because that was one of my because sand and feeling sand was one of my triggers. And so it's ingrained so much that once these trigger loops keep going, it's going to get more and more and more ingrained. Now, sometimes people say, "Hey, look, I want to make boatloads of money, or I want to do this or do this. Can my uh, can this ZRM goal setting method, when I anchor it to my subconscious, can it help?" And the answer is yes and no. Like, yes, it can, kind of. Like the research works for sure, but why do you want like millions and billions of dollars? We're gonna get to the root of that. And by choosing your picture and going through the first day, which is an hour and a half of the workshop, you're going to figure out this mantra goal. And maybe there's some sort of hidden belief system underneath that goal that your subconscious can tap into. And so what we do is we'll teach you all these things. And what we've learned here, I get it. You want the action plan. And what Mirto, my partner, and I have found from doing this a couple times is no one cares about the science like we do. We are psychology geeks. We love telling you the science. You don't want to hear it. So don't worry. We've like pared this all down to like just action steps for you so that you can figure this out on your own and implement it. So instead of learning the science and then here figure it out later, we're going to have you figure it out in person. So last time people chose an eagle because the eagle made someone feel very, very powerful. Another person brought a bridge, or they chose the bridge picture because they thought the bridge really showed like serenity and a connection with other people in their lives. Someone else chose a picture of someone playing soccer because they're really competitive and they like to win. And so all of these goals then were created, or I'm sorry, the pictures were then worked through a bunch of different activities. And then they created their motto goal or their attitude goal, their mantra. And then after that, we went through and figured out different areas of their life that they can apply this goal so that they can achieve everything that they wanted to achieve. So instead of sabotaging themselves, they're going to work with their subconscious brain. And that's pretty cool because if you can get those temper tantrums down, that's awesome. But if you can also get the emotional charge and that intrinsic motivation of your subconscious working for you, holy cow, that's unstoppable. Your goals are going to be automated, as someone said last workshop. They said, "Boy, I can't stop thinking about my goals. It's like they're automated." And that's pretty much true, I think, which is awesome. So I'd love to share this workshop with you guys. We're offering it at the end of June. It's going to be June 20th and June 27th. It's 2 days, just an hour and a half each day. And the reason why is so that you can create that motto goal, that attitude goal, that mantra the first day. And then we can create some emotional triggers and start working them into your system that first week. And then we'll come back and we'll create how you can, like kind of a blueprint or plan for moving forward. So how you can keep getting those loops and further ingraining this into your subconscious system. So it's going to be 2 Thursdays, June 20th, June 27th during the day. But the only way that you're going to get this is if you get the Money Mental newsletter. And so that's what you want to do. And this week, the newsletter is coming out tomorrow. This week, you're going to get $200 off. So the workshop's $300, and you're going to get a coupon code for $200 in the Money Mental newsletter tomorrow. And that's at moneymental.infiniteskies.life. Every Thursday, we're going to send you a newsletter right into your inbox about how you can add psychology into your business. It's pretty cool. Last week's was all about visionary leadership. I don't remember what this week's is. I went to, guys, to write newsletters, it was becoming a burden. So between me and the internet, what I did was I went to my college where I got my master's, Augsburg, rode my bike there. It was awesome. And I still have lifetime access. Like if you're a grad student, if you've gotten your master's somewhere, you're like a celebrity there. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, so I got access to all their psychological databases. So I wrote like 4 newsletters back to back. I wrote one on visionary leadership. And I think this week's is going to come out about the psychology of risk. So we got to get that figured out. But inside there is going to be your $200 coupon code for this workshop and the way you get in. So I hope that this was helpful. Hey, if you have any questions in the comment, because I get it, this is kind of voodoo hippie crap, right? So if you've got any questions, just put them in the comments and I'll answer them for you. I can give you some science if you want, or ways that you can implement this into your life if you can't make the workshop. So until next Wednesday, when we're going to have my man Sam Sells on here talking about fund of funds and syndication with affordable housing mindset, baby. Get it right. See you next Wednesday. Take care.